So the question is there something called death in this whole story? The only thing which was happening was that the forms were changing. Your body was once upon a time in earth. The food was grown there. Your parents ate that food. The food's nutrients were assimilated in the body. And this produced ovum and spermatozoa respectively in their bodies. When the coitus happened in between them, the meeting of the spermatozoa and the ova occurred and the conception has happened. Now the body grows and grows and grows, and once it is fully grown, in a span of 9 months or 8 months, it comes out of the mother's womb. The birth has happened. Everyone is saying, happy birthday, a new baby is born. Is there anything new in that? Yeah, the form is new, but the birth had happened long ago when that food was grown, which was partaken by parents, which got processed in the body, which changed into the form of spermatozoa, and finally the conception has happened. So can we skip all this procedure? We cannot. With the time the baby grows into infant, then a toddler, then a teenager, then a middle-aged body, then grows old, and when the whole system has functioned, the lifespan is there right in their genes. How long the one particular body will function, it all depends on your genes and also on the lifestyle which you are going to live. It's a combination of both things. And then the body dies. And then you cremate it. And when you cremate it, it turns into ashes. So the Hindus, Buddhists are pretty smart people. They burn the body quicker. The Christians and the Islam, they use their own way. It's a long process. You keep on rotting in the ground for years together. Well, they are waiting for that judgment day, so they have to go through that. That's okay. But the Hindus and the Buddhists have cut short the whole procedure. They burn the body in electric crematorium or on the wooden funeral pyre. And you see, the body has again changed its form. Now it's what? A handful of ash. And then you throw it in some river. As the Hindus do it, they will put the ashes of the deceased person in Ganges. And someone in some another river. And someone, they just scatter it on the earth. The body came from earth, the body gone to earth. This body is just a vehicle which you have, and it carries objective, and if you can fulfill that, then the whole game is done. The elements are the reason for the life, and this body will go back into those elements again. The question is this: who died? What is death? You answer me now. Just change of form. It's your mistake that you have identified yourself with the body and you believe, I am this. Now, this is changeable. This is not eternal. This is mortal. Because you have associated and identified yourself with the body, you think, you believe, you experience that you too are mortal. You too will end one day. But you have to understand this. Forget about the past lives. Forget about that. We'll talk about this life only. When the body was changing, who witnessed the change? Who is registering this, that body is changing? Your mind, okay? But if I ask you the question, who watched the mind? Who saw these changes? There must be someone who observed these changes. Mind of a child is not able to think as adult's mind can. A child's mind is simple, innocent, no hypocrisies, no politics, no power games. Have you ever seen a child playing a power game? They just play. The mind which you have today is not the same mind which you had 2 years ago. It isn't the same mind which you have when your body's age was of 10 years, or 5 years, or 2 years, or when you were a month old. Do you think you are carrying the same mind? And if the answer is yes, well, I sympathize. Your mind hasn't grown. It's a disease. Your mind should be growing, and it does grow. It accepts all the impulses and information coming from the external world, and it accepts that, and it conditions accordingly, and it grows with these habits and choices and behavior patterns. Your mind has seen this growth. But the question is, who saw this growth of the mind? The one who has seen it. You can call it, it's a consciousness which has seen it. Fine. Your consciousness saw this growth, but what about those times when this active consciousness is also not present? In deep sleep, your consciousness is not active. Who registers that a deep sleep has happened at that time when the sleep was happening? The one who witnessed the deep sleep is also witnessing the dreams, and is also witnessing this awaking, the Jagrat Avastha. This is the one who never changes. Mind changes, intellect changes, body changes. But who is the one who is registering all these changes? That's you. You are the one who registered and witnessed the birth of this body. Your mind was not developed.